don't know. It was quiet. Now all of a sudden it's a busy area. We got Don M in the house. We got a little bit of an update, part two. We got some papers we wanted to, review. So yesterday, let's do a little quick recap of yesterday, because yesterday was a different day. Thank you for all those people who tuned in and took the ride and trip with me out to Delaware. And I think it was a good trip. I think we got a lot of information, a lot of feedback. Like I say, your dude got at least like 30 locks on the building and more. He got more locks on his building than Joe Clark. And it was just kind of funny and weird to see all that, because it's sad that he spent so much money and so much time and energy putting locks on this abandoned building. No matter how much he's put into it, it's really abandoned because it's been left alone. You know what I'm saying? You gotta understand, when you have no one around the building, no one taking care of the building, no one's just there in the building, it's abandoned, And he done abandoned his project because most of the people in his community don't even know, haven't seen him. It's like he's not even making friends in real life in the area which he's going to need friends. He's going to need the community. He think that he's supposed to, honestly, sad thing, he think the community's supposed to come to him. He think that they supposed to outreach to him and outsource every resource they have to him just off the jump. But no, it don't go that way. Like I told you, when it comes to human beings that's live in the flesh, not online, you have to reach out to them. Which as you see, that's what I do. We reach out to these folks. And we be able to touch someone and communicate with someone, and trust me, you get some information from them. And then you find out something new about him. Like the man said, brother said, that you got Motel FDMG in the corner. And then you got the other area where it's just straight up, and I'm telling you, I already know, because I caught him many times. It's straight Nino Brown over there. You're gonna start thinking, Umar dealing these people. The way they just hanging around. Umar, you serving these people? Sorry, this big old bee tried to attack me. Umar, are you serving these people? Because the way they just hanging around. Man say you got people sleeping in the backyard. First when he was talking about, yeah, you got somebody, he had somebody sleeping up in there. I was like, shit, you talking about me? But then he talked about the backyard. I just started laughing on the inside, you know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, okay, yeah, word. But that shit was funny as hell. I was rolling on the inside. Yo, folks, it's not easy, doing interviews and holding your everything on the inside. So shout out to me yesterday. I think I handled that pretty well, talking to all those different individuals. Shorty's 5'2". She was actually really dope. And her interview, whatever her conversation was, I didn't get a chance to see it, but it was very good. Thank you to her. I didn't even give her the channel. I just kept it moving, you know what I'm saying? But it was really a good session. Interaction with homeboy on the boulevard and Market Street, like 21st and Market. He told me, just have patience, young man, have patience. Well, look, folks, you want to see patience? I'm going to go over some paperwork to show you some patience. We're just going to recap, yesterday. But I got some paperwork. I went to the court. You understand? We went to the courts. So when he said patience, I'm looking at him like, bro, patience. Let me read the first date on this paper. Patience. 4/6/2021. When I went to file breach of contract. Okay, folks? We reading off the paper right here because this is how we getting down now. You know what I'm saying? 4/6, April 6th of 2021 at 9:28 with 33 seconds on the clock. I went out. I was at the courthouse. 9:28. I was at the courthouse. filing this breach of contract. Okay, folks? Went back out there again. Oh, by 4. Okay, no, I'm giving you the whole rundown. This is the entire judgment case, okay? Step by step. This entire judgment case, step by step. Let me just show you, folks. You know you're not gonna be able to see 100%, but front and back. You know what I'm saying? Front and back, loaded. I got 10 pages of this. I got 10 pages of this front and back. Okay. So after going back and forth with this dude, I'm trying to get down to where what he's filled out for. You know, the fight against me. Civil summons issued to sheriff. Okay, because he defended himself on some corny shit. When was that? Which motion did he put in? He put a motion in. Umar Johnson, personal service returned to Umar Johnson. Summons signed by Umar Johnson. 9/7. So as of September 7th, 2021, Umar Johnson, he pretty much received and signed the summons signed and sealed. Okay, summons signed and sealed by the clerk. This was by Umar Johnson on 9/7/2021. That's what it says. Summons signed and sealed. 9/15. See, we was busy at this time. You know what I'm saying? Behind the scenes, a lot of things going on. Service returned by personal service. See, what was personal service returned as to Umar Johnson on 9/10. So it was a lot of stuff that was going back and forth. 5/7. Let's go back. May 7th, 2021. Service returned. Okay, like I said, I'm seeing a whole bunch of service return. They had a whole bunch of returns. Summons returned. Non-essential on. It's a EST. I don't know what that means. Non-EST on 4/26/2021. As to Umar Johnson, the given provided address is missing in action. High school buildings are boarded over windows and doors and appears vacated. Okay, this was the return. Internet search says property foreclosed. I repeat. Okay, like I said, I got 20 pages of this. When I got this, I'm not gonna lie to you folks. When I got this information, I just stuffed it in this envelope right here, and I didn't have this envelope. I put it in my book, and I just kept moving. I didn't even really go over this. I looked at maybe half of the first sentence, and I just put it back in. I said, I'm gonna look at this probably with the people. So I'm looking at this with you for the first time. Okay, it's not like I even looked at it. Okay, so I'm reading this with you, so I'm gonna be skimming over stuff, going back and forth, different dates, because like I said, it's me remembering stuff. So I'm going down memory lane. So like I said, I'm reading this with you for the first time. I did not look at this. I looked at maybe. I ain't really looking nothing. I told you, I just looked at this. I seen all these damn words front and back. I said, damn. I just put it in the notebook and I just kept it moving. You feel me? I'm not lying to you. So I'm looking at this pretty much for the first time, like 99%. Okay, so I'm going to read 5/7/2021. Service return, non-EST. I don't know what non-EST is. Help me out with non-EST. Summons return, non-EST on 4/26/2021 as to Umar Johnson. The given provided address is MA. I'm assuming that missing in action or MA. I don't know. The given provided address is MA. High school. Moya Academy High School. Oh, wow. Okay, see, I had to put the MA together. What's MA? Moya Academy. Okay, so I'm going to read it again with the right word. Because I'm going to put MA. Summons returned non-essential on 4/26/2021 as to Umar Johnson. The given provided address is MA, which is Moya Academy High School. Buildings are boarded over, windows and doors, and appears vacated. Internet search says property foreclosed and also indicated don't believe the hype about subject buying the property. No matching DE Delaware DMV record CG, CJIS for subject. Yo, what the world did I just read? Don't believe the hype. Internet search says property foreclosed and also indicated in quotations, don't believe the hype about subject buying the property. No matching DE/DMV record CJIS for subject. County Justice, something something. Delaware DMV record. No matching Delaware DMV record. What is this? Don't believe the hype. Could someone help me out with don't believe the hype? We got Flavor Flav over there now. What is going on here? That sun is beaming. That sun was beaming just now. Ryan, it's getting warm out here. What's that don't believe the hype? I know it's a little dark in this area. We do need a better lighting, but that sun was hurting. And I can't read the chat. Yeah, what's up? What's up? So I see Josh. Like I said, these are a lot of new folks I've never seen. So shout out to you. Thank you for tuning in. Whether you are enemy or foe, it's all good because you're gonna have something to know. I got some information for you. You know what I'm saying? We going over the court work. You know what I'm saying? This man owes me some bread. So I want y'all to see that who has. He was mad when we did it before, but well, I don't even remember doing it then. But he was mad when he tried to say I did it before, but now we're gonna really go in. Okay, who has a court case against him? Okay, and not just a court case that and won, and that's what we talk about. So, what's the update with the FDMG? This is the update with the FDMG. As of 5/7/2021, the summons that was returned said that the school is boarded over, windows and doors appears vacated. Internet search says property foreclosed and also indicated don't believe the hype about subject buying the property. What's the subject they talking about? What's the subject they talking about? Don't believe the hype about subject buying the property. Oh man, this is some funny stuff right here. No matching DMV records, okay? So then the summons was issued to the sheriff of NCC for DEFT Def Umar. Defendant, okay, defendant, okay, defendant. It's a whole bunch of abbreviations. NCC for defendant Umar Johnson. So that was on November 7th. See, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I went from April 6th to November 7th, finally getting back out there with that. Now, let me explain to you folks. It took me a long time to take the man to court. And many folks who was at the beginning know that. I was trying to give him time. The person who brought me out to the YouTube world and to this whole sector, you know what I'm saying? He was also a Umar supporter. And so he was a defender for Umar. He was, out there not trying to tarnish Umar so much. And I was going with that recipe because I was trying not to tear down black men like a lot of people say. So we played that game, and what did that do? It showed softness. Because let me explain something to you folks. What I realized with these cornball people who claim to be about this black power and all this other stuff, that their pride takes over them, and they really think they some type of kings and rulers and whatever case may be, they all seem to just adopt this type of character where they don't really get along too well with other strong entities. But like when you look at the All-Star game, you got all-star players all playing together. And that's what this is right now. This is the all-star team. And if they don't outplay, this is why Captain has to come in. All right? That's what's happening right now. We are all, I'm going to say it again, we are, now, I'm not talking to everybody now when I say saying we. I'm talking to those who know what we talk about. We are all stars, all right, and we must respect that. But there is a captain. Umar thinks he is such captain. He can't be captain because he only know how to play on the team because he never played on the organized team. That's why he's disqualified off the jump. You dig? Umar never played on a team, so how can he be captain of a league of captains, a league of captains, a league of kings? How can you be king over that when you never been part of a team? When every time I was on the team, I was always captain. I'm not lying. Except for my elementary school basketball team. I played in my elementary school basketball team. I wasn't captain. Okay, so that was the only one I was not captain on. Okay, I actually played on the bench. Me and my man Greg, we both was on the bench. All right, so but all in all, everything after that, captain. I realized I ain't on nobody's bench no more, my dude. We off the bench. So as I'm talking to you folks, I'm talking to everybody with pure facts. We went to the courts. My lawyer, holler at me, dog. Get me off these lines. I'm trying to tell you, pay my. You might, yo. I want the debate. See, this is what I want you to understand. Let's debate. Let's have a nice little simple debate. Like I say about character. Let's have this debate because we have nothing but receipts of how you was playing the game. Also hearing, listen, I'm flipping the other side. Let's see what this shit say. Answer file, default, motion for default. Okay, motion for default for me was 10, 11, 21. I almost messed that up. You know what I'm saying? Remember, I even got locked up. And see, that's what I'm saying. That's somewhere in here too. You know what I'm saying? That was sometime. You understand, folks? That was okay. I found it. I think. If found contempt sanctions will include forfeiture of all recordings and the possibility of monetary penalties, dismissal, or lawsuit. Yeah, like I said, because posting it on public domain. That, you know what I'm saying? He tried to put all that through. He tried to win with all that crazy shit. But guess what? It's all over with. You owe me my money. And now the world needs to know that you are a fraud. Yeah, matter of fact, y'all want to go read that one? Y'all want to read that off? All right, let's get to the good stuff. Let's get to the good stuff. You want to hear him whining? Y'all want to hear Umar whining to the judge? Y'all want to hear him whining to the judge? Ooh, he posting stuff online. Ooh. What you gonna do? Call the judge, Umar? You gonna call him and say, "Oh, I'm not paying because he did this"? Nigga, you already said you're not paying because I defaced your building. You lied about that. Okay. 624. Okay, let's see. Okay, folks. I'm reading. Straight from that. So this is straight from me. This is not from like third party, second party. This is straight first party. And it was funny because when I went to the courts, when I went in there, I was like, yo, the lady, she came to the thing, and I asked for my paperwork, and she said, well, because I told her the situation, I ain't got no more stuff, all my stuff burnt up. And so she was like, all right, well, just write down your name, because I know you don't have your case number. So I wrote down my name, and when she saw my name, she said, oh, okay. It's like she knew instantly. And I just put the initials for this dude. And she's like, oh, okay. Because she knew instantly what case this was. And then she gave me this printout, and because I asked for some of my court papers and the final order. So this is as of 6/24. And once again, shout out to all those people who watched part 1. I really respect the people that was just there with me with the ride all the way to Delaware This walk in town, all the way up to the phone going dead, and I got the phone back on and end the live properly. And yo, check this out, folks. Before I, continue with this, it's bananas because every time I post in these lives, they not going up. It's taking like the entire day for it to go up, and it's so weird because my last live, I shout out to you folks. Shout out to whoever viewed that live and continue to view, continue to give that support. But we had 7,000 views on that Umar Johnson Don M update. You know what I'm saying? Don M FDMG update. So shout out to all those people who's just doing whatever they doing. Talk about the teeth, talk about the tooth, whatever. But all in all, talk about the case because I got the docket information. Excuse me. I got the docket information. I got paperwork. And we going through it because this dude need to pay my money. And no matter what, if D.L. Hughley and Steve Harvey and Smiley and whatever all these other cats that he want to call out, if any one of them or all of them decide that they would like to look at this paperwork and have their lawyers look at this paperwork and we use this as a case for our or your, should I say, debate, fine with me. So you gotta understand, Umar, this paperwork is worth 3,000, 4,000, 5,000. The more and more you keep talking. Okay, look. Matter of fact, my court papers up for sale. Who wanna buy my court papers? That's what's going on with the FDMG. That's what we talking right now. That's what. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We're gonna pause this for a commercial break. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That's how we're gonna do this, okay? I gotta walk away for a hot second. Yo, check this out. That's too much sun, I know, too much sun. So, yo, check this out. These court papers right here is up for sale. And we ain't talking small numbers neither. I'm not talking small numbers. My court papers with Umar Johnson is up for sale. Okay? Up for sale. So the more and more Umar Johnson talk Black Power, the more and more Umar Johnson talk about anybody out there, my court papers are up for sale. And this story is up for anyone to grab and run with it. And trust me, folks, there's a nice little value up with that story. This is the great Umar Johnson, the great big titan of all titans, Umar Johnson. Say my name. Say my name. I'm King Kong. I'm bigger than the world. This Umar Johnson. So this paperwork right here is up for sale. Like, this docket information is sick. It's sick. This docket information is really sick. For all those folks we are reviewing, part 2, we went to the court, after we left the school, phone went dead, we went to the courthouse, and, we got this paperwork. And, I wasn't expecting this. How we call this? This complete breakdown. This itemized breakdown. Yeah, this is itemized. This is beautiful. I don't know if they got this online. Who knows? I don't know. I don't be online. But I know I be in the face and they give it to me, hard copy. No Diddy. They even sent the stuff to the wrong address, so I wasn't getting information. Yeah. They almost lost this case because they were sending stuff to the wrong address. Do y'all know I wrote a letter to the proceeding, the high-ranking judge, and told him I ain't like the way my case is going. I felt some funny business taking place. Ah, yep. So there go the people that was all up in the courtroom. We got the civil motion, which was the judge, the law clerk. We had the clerk, the court reporter, and the bailiff. It was him and me. But I think and there was another woman. There was another woman that was in there. Oh, they put a slash and put her name there. No, she wasn't even. It was only one court reporter. It was one sitting in the back. Like I say, there was some funny business going up in there. They had to put a part of it, but she wasn't. She was only one person reporting. A lot of people don't know what I'm talking about, but when I was in the courthouse with Umar, I'm reading what took place 7/22/22. July 22, 22. When we was in the court and the motion event held, that's what it say. There was a woman sitting in the back in the court, and I'm like, what's she doing here? Who's she here with? And now I see that they got her as like a court reporter. But she did report something. I don't know what she reported, but like I say, this business was funny. This whole situation was funny. Maybe it's all in my head. Maybe you guys got me going crazy with all this online conspiracy stuff, but I felt something weird was taking place in that courthouse. It is hereby ordered that plaintiff is held in contempt. Plaintiff must remove all recordings of hearing held on January 14th, 2022. Within 30 days of this order, or case will be dismissed. And that was 7/25. So when we went for court, 7/22, by 7/25, an order was entered, whereas it was believed that plaintiff recorded the court proceedings held on January 14th, 2022, and posted it on the internet, which is strictly prohibited by law. Do you hear what I just said? We went to court on the 22nd, event held, and this everybody was in court. Then an order went through 7/25 to about something that took place in January 14th. And so now that held off everything, because I was like, I thought it was all over with right then and there. You feel me? I thought, it was a done deal. And then all of a sudden they threw this little junk curveball. I just had to knock that shit. Remember I told you I knocked curveballs out of the park? For all those who remember me from the beginning. So we knocked curveballs out the park. So with that being said, it was so ordered that on the 25th day, so I had 30 days to clear that. And this is around time I went to jail. Okay? I was in jail at this time. I think this time I was supposed to be there, but I missed jail. I was in jail, then they put that in. Yep. Excuse me. So let me explain what happened with that. Because I'm looking at the people and looking at the court. I'm like, what's this? And I'm realizing, nope, that's the wrong court date, homeboy. You got mad pages before that court date. So this court date, I was supposed to went to court, and I was so heartbroken because I was in jail. And the funniest thing is, this is when Umar messed up because I was in jail and I missed the court date, and then when they gave the next court date for us to go back, I was gonna miss that as well. But because he put this order in, that order that went through, talk about some January, this is them panicking. Okay, they went to the panic room because they was like, oh man, we lost. But they went to the panic room. His lawyer was like, no, but I got them on this. I got them on this. And so they went to the panic room. It gave me extra time. And it gave me a new court date. But if he would have just let it be, he would have won just because I was in jail and I wasn't, getting out enough time for the next court date with them. And so he would have just won by default. Why this dude talk about homie? What do you think about Diddy dying only 2 hours after being in jail? No doubt, Josh. Shout out to Josh, you know what I'm saying? Let's put that up there. Like and subscribe, folks, as you come in, as you leave out. Show that love, for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? We know we don't advertise it, but as Josh say, yo, let's advertise because I got this paperwork and yo, which one of Umar's adversaries can really do some justice with this paperwork right here? You understand? Who can just do some justice with this paperwork right here? That's where I'm at with it. If you don't want to pay me, somebody else will pay for this. To assassinate you with it. Understand? If you don't want to pay me, somebody will pay for this to destroy your character. You remember you said, oh, he's trying to assassinate your character or defame your character, or you said some bull crap. Well, check this out. Somebody will pay good money for this because you still don't want to pay. Somebody will pay good money for those text messages because you still don't want to pay. So what you need to understand right now is it's time to get me out the picture. Otherwise, somebody's going to show that real love, pick up the situation, and milk the cow on you. Because you, my friend, are hurting yourself. Pay me this bread. That was, we not even halfway through the dockets. That was only page 5 on the front side. July 25th. Now, shout out to, I can show some love. She can get on this one real quick. Shout out to Anti-Afro Bengalis for the phone call that came through to let me know what the situation was real quick. And all she did was just give me a little online update. Like, you didn't know? I was like, nah, I ain't know. I was just getting out. Just turned my phone on. And so when I went, checked, and peeped, I said, oh, my Lord, loophole. And it gave me that extra time to get the victory. So shout out to her. That's why she's claiming that, she's the reason why I won. For those who don't know. It just was a simple phone call, her checking to see listen, it was a simple phone call of her really checking to see if I was good or not. Just to relay, to hear me say, yo, I was locked up for her, to relay a little quick message like, yo, do you know this and that? And I said, oh, no, and I checked. So shout out to, I forgot who had the video. Might have been Make a Change. You know what I'm saying? But it might have been Make a Change with the video that I had to check and see. You know what I'm saying? When you're in the loop, you're in the loop. When you're on the A side, you're on the A side, folks. Don't think I forgot. You don't think I forgot. Well, come on now. Shout out to the B side. Keeping 100. Keep doing what y'all do. But yo, this is not no small game right now. So for all those who's tuning in, lawyers and all, we're going to get to your emails too. I'm selling the lawyers' emails to me as well. You know what I'm saying? I wish I had the video call recorded. But if Umar Johnson don't want to pay me my bread, matter of fact, you know what I'm going to do? What I'm going to do, this is what I'm going to do. All right, folks, you ready? I'm going to send D.L. Hughley a copy of one page of this court docket information. I'm going to send one page with a letter from me to him. I'm going to give him my real deal sob story, because that's what it is, a real sob story. But it's a real sob story. It's not no fake, fictitious, fraudulent shit. It's some sad sob story. And we're going to deliver that sad sob story to him with one of these so he can know I'm not bullshitting. I told you we got to get on the radio. So, Umar, you have... And you don't have my telephone number. Matter of fact, my telephone number is all over your FDMG. So I tatted that shit all over the place. But the bottom line is, you need to get to me. You got a certain amount of time. Got you, mosquito. I had to kill this mosquito right there. He was trying to get me. But yeah, anyway, Umar, this is what you need to do. You got interest on it too. You got $2,500 interest on it. So get up that 5 G's plus, okay? And send it to the Cash App ASAP. Because I am sending D.L. Hughley this docket information. I'm sending it to him. So you could go whine to the courts if you want. Ooh, master, look what Dawn is doing. Ooh. You could do that all you want. But I'm sending this off to Steve Harvey as well. Whatever I need to do right now, because we getting funky. I'm sending this over to the Breakfast Club. We're gonna email it, we're gonna mail it, we're gonna deliver it, we're gonna paste it on the front door, whatever we need to do, but they need to see the judgment now. The judgment is very important now. I'm about to do a judgment tour. Just giving everybody the judgment. Just one page. And if they want the good goods, give up the good goods, because we need that. Brain freeze, holla at me. We got the tour we about to do. So this is serious. Everything works together. We ain't doing just to put money in my pocket. Everything's go back. We doing the work. So Umar, you have, what's today? Today is the 19th. Today's the 19th. 20, 21, 22, 23, 20. I'm going to give you up to the 25th. You have up to the 25th. I have up to the 25th for this month to send me that bread. That gives me enough time to gather up all the information I need to where once that day come, I just do a mass blowout of this message. Like, yo, here we go. Thank you. Here you go. Thank you. That's how it's gonna go down. How do you think that I'm just gonna disappear? You really think I'm some dummy? I'm a master on this shit. I'm one of the master Jedis, kid. You think you the only one who went to school? I went to school. You think you the only one who graduated? I graduate. I left once I realized how bullshit it was, I left. But no, you're not just one of the only ones. And right now, this is checkmate. Consider this checkmate. There's a no-win situation for you, Umar. Because there's, like, you can go to the courts, you can go to everybody. You can go, but now it's at hood court. This is part 2. Shout out to part 1. Shout out to everyone who took a little view at part 1. But this now is part 2. And for those who don't know what's happening in part 2, if Umar has 5, well, he has up to November 25th. Not November, I apologize. September 25th to send me 5 G's, to send me my money, my interest. And it's really not interest because I've been lowballed. Otherwise, every single person that he shouts out and calls out will get this email in some way, some form or fashion. They will all get this they will all get this beautiful docket. So I'm gonna take this time out, not on the line, but I'm gonna take this time out that I'm giving him for me to find out all the information I need to find out on all the people that I want to have this information. I want to send this email to Charlamagne the God. I want to send this email to, like I said, Eminem. Eminem deserves this. Because he's going to keep Eminem's name in his mouth. So Eminem deserves this. D.L. Hughley's going to blow this out the frame. All they need is just that one. But that one is going to be so much more. They're going to want so much more because, like I say, my letter is going to be so enticing. My letter is going to be so enticing. My story is going to be so profound that they're going to be like, yo, there's no way in life I can let this story slip by. Why we never knew of this story? On the great Umar Johnson. This has been since the pandemic. This man was in the freezing cold making hoodies for him. Now, give this man some shine. Give this man some shine. Let me see something. I'm trying to do something. How do you do it? Okay, remove. Okay, there we go. Give that man some shine. But no, at the beginning, folks wasn't understanding. Oh, who is he? Who is he? They wanted to spend time trying to assassinate a man's character. But no, this story is bigger than me. Yo, oh shit, I know people's here. My bad. I'm gonna go to the chat real quick and just look at the chat and holler at the chat for 2 seconds. I keep it simple. Hot Sugar Boy, what the hell? So y'all must be talking to each other. Okay. Free Diddy, boxing, doxing him, everything. Yo, this ain't doxing him. Hot Sugar Boy, if you still here. He said doxing him and everything. Yo, nah, that's my people. I'm doxing myself. That's Hot Sugar Boy. Keep running your mouth with those broke teeth. That's Hot Sugar Boy. He's talking about pay nothing. Word. Yo, who is Hot Sugar Boy? And he's definitely got to be a fruitcake because I told you men to stay out my mouth. You heard? It makes me feel some kind of way. Like, yo, like you might be looking too hard. So now, Hot Sugar Boy, you ready? You, my friend, must go bye-bye, okay? Now, something told me to take time out to do this. But I need to, oh, you might be lucky, Hot Sugar Boy. Oh no, you know you're not. The hot sugar boy's gone. Something told me to take a look in the chat. I wasn't even paying attention to the chat. You heard? But something told me to take a look at the chat. So now that I took time out to get rid of the demon, we good. So for all those folks who's here part 2, this paperwork right here is up for grabs. What it means to me is either Umar's going to really have to pay me or he's not, but someone out there in that world is going to like to have this piece of information. Okay? Because what he done did right now is put me in the position, in a situation in my mind where, like I say, I don't give a fuck. And why do I say that with the word fuck? Because just going up there and seeing all those locks on that door, on those windows, seeing 4 padlocks per window, when all you really need is one. You just needed one. Just needed one. But he let these people convince him that this is what he needs and this is what he can get. Yo, this man Umar is, he wastes y'all money. I'm talking about in regards to money that he from 2020 all the way to this present day that he spent on security. All this money he spent on security. But he proclaims to be our spokesperson, our leader, and he needs this much security because the people is pissed off because he has not delivered, but he is running around acting like he is someone's daddy. And he has all this money going towards security. I mean, folks, what you need to really do is really, really seriously do a story on how much money he paid just on security alone in the last 4 years. Surveillance camera. I'm looking at, if I'm telling you he overdoing it with the locks, just imagine what he's doing with real-time people. Real-time people, he has a lot of security many times. And so why I'm bringing that up is because he's been taking your money and not being able to deliver on various things because he's been wasting so much money, wasting so much time just moving backwards because he can't move forward because he must deal with this situation right here. This right here he has to deal with. He can't talk about ancestors and all sorts of things like that and gods and all sorts of bullshit that he want to talk about the way he talk about it. He can't talk about that if he ain't going to really understand it's real. It's real if it's going to be real. You ain't moving. It's real if it's going to be real. You can't move. I already told you can't move. Prove me wrong. And if he just using this and stealing like and fronting, y'all need to really get in his ass about it now. Because don't do it once DL Hughley is really entertaining. Don't do it when Steve Harvey is really entertaining. This, as you are viewing on this viewership right here, you are the beginning platform. It's time for us to really shut it down. Otherwise, when they get a hold of this, it's going to be ugly. It's not going to be some old softball game. Now you with the hardball. Like he said, yo, Umar, you really don't want to do this. And a lot of people say, yo, DL, don't want no smoke with Umar. Like I went to a panel with DL. He was on the panel, and Michael Bivens was on the panel. There was someone else in the report. I was there. I was a council person or something like that. I was there, and he spoke. He held his he held actually. I realized that DL is not such a bozo. He held it down something. He made sense. Could tell he seemed like he was drunk, but he wasn't drunk. But that's just by his character itself. Might have been high, you know what I'm saying. But all in all, he definitely handled his own. Now, in the debate with Umar, depending on what topic they debating, as long as they ain't talking some crazy African culture shit, I think DL will be able to hold his own. They talk about voting for Kamala. DL will be able to have a very interesting, explosive conversation with him. And at the same time, even if he take an L to Umar, he's going to hurt Umar with it. Understand? Even if Umar, hit him with the 1-2, DL is going to really bang Umar badly. It's not going to be like a knockout. This will actually go the distance, and DL will actually believe that he won. That's the type of battle, debate that DL will give Umar. When it comes to him defending his stance on supporting Kamala and the Democratic Party, I believe that he would be able to beat Umar up real bad. Umar was just going to win because a lot of folks are just going to be siding in certain manners. But DL will hold itself down, but it's going to be to the end. It's not going to be no little knockout. Umar just came in and just blew him out the frame. It's not going to go down that way. So that's why I say, with this right here, DL would just destroy him. Understand? DL would do that on his own. But with this right here, with this bombshell right here, with this right here, submitted July 11, 2023. Decided September 11, 2023. So, I didn't even know. But, you know what I'm saying? I didn't even know. You know what I'm saying? Decided September 11, 2023. 911, folks. 911 is a joke. Nope. Hold on, my paper's right below away. So, in Court of Common Pleas for the state of Delaware and for Newcastle County, Don the plaintiff, Johnson the defendant, submitted July 11, 2023 and decided September 11, 2023. And that's awards and damages for me. You heard? Awards and damages for me. So, I say that all in all because that's a separate entity. Like I said, I got 10 pages of the breakdown, so I mean, I can sell it page by page. I mean, it is what it is, but this is not no cheap shit. Like Steve Harvey said, this ain't no cheap shit. This is real deal. This is the killer dealer of Umar Johnson. If you talk about getting him off the waves, them having this piece of paper and spitting the facts about me in this day and age right now, because Umar done poked his head in the wrong ostrich hole. He done put his head down the wrong hole. Now he must actually truly face a different type of waters that I don't think he's able to swim in. Because these comedians, even if they are joking me in it, which they probably, of course, it's going to be hard body. It's going to be hard body, but you guys already built up my stomach for it. So I know it's all in love with these cats. But the assassination of him, of character, and whatever party he serves, they ain't trying to be part of. because this is how he treats his people. So whatever party Umar Johnson supports, or whatever Umar Johnson is trying to build, not me, okay? Not just me too, but not me, because he don't know how to treat no one. And they're going to murder that whole situation. So I just want to give you update part 2, that we have the court papers. All my court papers have got burnt up and lost in the source. But I had to go back and get it. Thank goodness for records. So we went and got back some court papers. Hold on, folks. And now the court papers is up for sale. So Umar has up to 9/25, September 25th, to send me the bread. $ICDOM 167. Otherwise, emails and hard copy letters go out. Stamps and all. I'm gonna lick some stamps and stick it on some envelopes. Know what I'm saying? But we're gonna go hard with this one right here, because now is the time. Because it's the best time, because the more people that he can get, the more people that we can get saying Umar's name, the more people I have as a weapon. Because most of them, majority of them, not going to be saying his name in a manner that is now respectable. Because he played the wrong games. Understand? He played the wrong games with people. He's still playing wrong games. And I told him to be quiet, but he didn't want to be quiet. I'm talking about like in 2018. Just chill. There's so many other ways to get this money. I told him many ways to be able to generate money in fundraising mode, and just with the audience that he has. But instead, he thinks that just doing it this way is the best way. It got you the audience, homie. That's the most important thing. Now deliver with something. And that's the issue and the problem. And until that happens, until you pay me, the school's not going to open. And sadly, if someone really picks up this information and run with it, sadly, either somebody's just going to feel pity for you and they're going to donate you funds, or sadly, you're going to lose that building to the city. Now, I told y'all folks that on the other side of the Boys and Girls Club, right across from that park, all that land that everybody was claiming to be a sinkhole or whatever it is, they about to build a stadium, a state-of-the-art stadium for Howard Middle School, maybe high school, it might be high school. And it's like a 10-year, like a 5 to 10-year project. Multi-million-dollar project that they about to build for that high school on the other side of the park, across the street. Because it's going, it's so much space. It's going to be right across the street from Umar School. And if Umar don't do anything with that school, while this is really getting in motion, he's going to have some real serious issues. They're going to really come to him. But not really, he's going to have some issues. He might just sell. All right, what's going to happen? Excuse me. What, Romeo Must Die? Whatever movie that was when they was going around and about the football. Well, that's what's going on right now with Umar. I believe that He's probably going to get some offers for that school, or he's been getting some offers for the school. And that's why he's slowly just doing touch-up and renting and painting and things like that, and really not trying to open it because he's going to sell. Excuse me. Just the little tour I did. If he don't open up the school this year, they gonna already be doing something big over there on the other side. And if they see an interest in taking over that school, because it's vacated, it appears to be nothing going on, and if they feel that they can buy it, who's to say that Umar's not going to sell? To go and get a different location. So, y'all got to keep your eyes open for that right now. They developing over there. One of my people, she told me that, saying she seen something months ago, maybe a year ago, heard something down the grapevine about what's going on in that area. And that's the project that's going on. They developing for the high school. The high school is on the other side of the road, but it's kind of far down, you know what I'm saying? But I want to know how much land they were talking about. I went one way, I was looking. I stood up, I was looking, but I don't know how far down the gate goes. The gate probably go like 2 miles down, or like a mile down. No, maybe like a mile down. It might be a mile or half a mile. I'll give it 3/4 of a mile. Yeah, it's about 3/4 of a mile that they're about to build on. 3/4 of a mile they about to build on. Maybe even a mile. That's a lot of land space. So Umar, say it's not so, you about to sell out. And if he do sell out, even though he might get a few dollars, he's going to look bad. Because everybody's going to say he's a sellout. But that's just my theory. That's just my theory. But yeah, in the meantime, paperwork up for grabs. Umar, pay me my money, disappear me, debate me. I want the debate. I told you, debate me for the money. You got 3 options. Debate me for the money, pay me my money, or sit back and do nothing and just allow me to keep working for my money. But the time's gonna come when that comes, you're not gonna like it, bro. Don't mess with this. Don't mess with Captain. All right, folks. Thanks for y'all listening here. Show love. Stop showing the hate. Thank you for listening here, though. It's your support early in this afternoon. Y'all have a good evening. I just had to give you part 2 update. We went to court. We got the paperwork. And we're going to sell the paperwork. We're going to sell the paperwork. So that's the game plan, folks. If there's anyone online who wants to get in on it, you can buy a page. You can buy a page, but sadly, for the celebrities, I'm gonna give them a page free. So okay? So support that cause. Know the science on that. So you're getting a discount on your page that you're gonna buy. But as for them, I want them to really be somewhat like a donation for the cause. But the paperwork is priceless, and they know it. Donate for the cause. But for you online folks, I'm not going to hit you too hard. I got 10 pages, 2 sides. I'll give you a good price. ICDON502 gmail.com. ICDON502 at gmail.com. Thank y'all for your listening and your support. I gotta go. Peace.